Is anybody else going through convention withdrawal after going to Fan Expo 2022 this year? Well, come along with me and let's do a review of my Artist Alley experience with Fan Expo Canada this year. Let's go! Okay, so this is day one of the convention, heading in through the VIP entrance for the Artist Alley and skipping the lineup. I'm able to quickly get through all the crowds and just hop right into the convention center. This is my partner Heidi, who's coming along and helping out throughout my entire trip. I cannot believe how I would have survived without her. Thank you so much, Heidi. So here, as we're heading in, you're already seeing signage about Lord of the Rings. There's coming up on Prime Videos of Ring of Power, and that's really like one of the big themes for this convention, given that all four hobbits from the original Lord of the Rings are guest stars, celebrity stars at this convention center. So there is definitely a lot of fandom who are in love with Lord of the Rings. I don't love to film myself, but hi, this is me and Heidi. We still look really fresh and ready to go for our first Fan Expo. At least for me, for like the last 3 years, I had not done anything, but don't like to be in the camera, so I'll show you more about the show instead. So after heading down the first set of escalators, you can see there's signs saying cosplay is not consent. I definitely will try to take some videos of people in amazing cosplay, but I will always ask for permission. Here they also have a booth for dinosaurs when they rule that earth, and it's more Jurassic Park theme. I know my kids would absolutely be stunned and so happy if they were here to see some of these Jurassic Park jeeps. Again, there's more signage related to Lord of the Rings. Unfortunately, as part of Artist Alley, I just don't have the time when I'm manning the booth by myself to go to some of these panels. Also, I heard that some of these panels are really busy, so you do have to head there ahead of time. So I'm living vicariously through other people coming to booth and telling me about how the panels have been. Here there is a Doctor Who theme. I think it's like an escape room, and it's great because it's also a charity and it sounds like it's a lot of fun. Here, heading down the final set of escalators is where the main convention hall is located. This is of course day one, so it's not super busy. Oh my gosh, I just realized my finger is in the way the whole time while I'm filming this part. I'm so sorry. But anyways, I would say security's been okay. Masking is not currently required at this convention, but a lot of people have been really good about masking. It's my first time at the Fan Expo, I would say in over 3 years now, so I'm really excited to see how things are going to be like. I want to share my experience with you as I go to the Artist Alley, and I hope you're excited as much as I am. And we'll show you some behind the scene of the Artist Alley as well. Of course, going in, you do have to show your badge, and this is the main vendor hall that we share with the Artist Alley. The Artist Alley is on one section, whereas the vendor hall goes all the way down this hallway, and it's pretty huge. I'm hoping that when the show is closed, I get a chance to walk around the vendor hall and check out some of the merch that they have, and yeah, pretty excited. Look at this huge wall of Funkos. There are so many. And then there are comic books as well. You can see there's some VIP guests who are coming in because they have a premium pass that allows them to have early access. As I mentioned before, Lord of the Rings is one of the major celebrities, but I think there's celebrities from Stranger Things as well as Star Trek. So this is a pretty stacked show with a lot of great celebrities, and I think that will bring in a lot of guests and also a lot of clients from a variety of different areas. Here I'm heading over to where my booth is, but you can see they actually have a dining area in the convention hall. This is just one of the convention halls, so you can see there's vendor on the side, and then there's Artist Alleys kind of slowly merging from here. You can see the big sign Artist Alley on top here, and it extends all the way down. And then they have like food that you can buy in the hall without leaving the convention center, but the food is a little bit pricier and there's huge lineups, so just be prepared for lineups if that is something that you're planning on buying food here. One of the things I've learned while I'm on this convention is that there's a Longo and some supermarkets close by, so I just got some cold cut sandwiches so that I can eat it behind my booth and not have to head out and buy food or line up. So that's a tip number one I would give if you're going to do an Artist Alley and Fan Expo. Purchase food ahead of time, bring it in so you don't have to line up or go out of the convention center to buy food, because it's a little bit of a way. It's not exactly convenient. But here is my booth, and you can see there's my banner in the front that I picked up at Vistaprint. So yeah, that's my basic display. Here is me behind the booth. As you can see, these are my prints that I'm ready, and this is not glamorous at all. Some of the artists, hello, this is my table mates who are sharing with me on my table next to me, and I want to show you some of their beautiful artwork. It's just so cute and amazing. They've been really popular, but I must say not all tables are super tidy, so it's not very glamorous behind the Artist Alley table sometimes. But yeah, here is the view from my Artist Alley table, and going on my washroom break in between, I ran into a crew of Spider-Man of all different sorts. Isn't that absolutely amazing? I love it. Apparently they had a Spider-Man dance off earlier in the afternoon, and I totally missed it, but I'm really glad I got to catch them. Here there's Princess Peach on the side, you can see, and people are still doing photo op of the Spider-Man crew here. And you can see that like there's all different types of Spider-Man, and there's even mini baby, teenage, and kid Spider-Man in the corner, which I'll show you in a sec. I love how everybody's really into it and posing. There's even more Spider-Man heading in from the sides, trying to find room for it, and everyone's getting ready. I love it. This is what's so awesome about artists like heading to Artist Alley and like being part of the show. And look, there are little baby kids Spider-Man who are really into this as well. And then now, like, this is one of the busiest, bumping into people. There's just so many people here. But heading back into convention hall, this is like the hype around lunchtime, so it's pretty crowded, as you can see. And all these people are not lining up for any shows, they're lining up for food, like crepes, pizza. Lineups are huge, so I'm just trying to cut through all the people just to get back to my table. So this is what I mean, it's really good to bring food ahead of time rather than lining up and paying for food that's slightly overpriced. But if you don't have the luxury or the time to go pick up something beforehand, at least there are food options inside the hall. So here, just heading back to my table. This is my friend's table next door, but here's my table, and you can see I put on some sparkly lights. And yeah, so just want to browse a little bit more through the show to show you what's there. You can see now things have calmed down a little bit because it's the end of the day. There's a Sailor Moon man there. And definitely not as busy now because everyone's heading home. You can see the difference in the crowd. It's dispersed significantly. And yeah, there's actually tables here for people to sit down and eat if time allows. But it's been a pretty good show so far. The Fan Expo in Toronto this year, it's 4 days. It's usually a 4-day show. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I must say Thursday was not super busy. Friday was okay, but definitely the hype of it was on the weekend. This is a new friend I met, Angela, and she does these stickers of these anime characters and animals, corgis, so cute. So here's the end caps, and everybody's just cleaning up because it's the end of the day. But this is like the perfect time for me to walk around and look at the beautiful artwork and the vendor hall as well. So yeah, I'm liking the show so far, but I must say the cost of staying in Toronto is a little bit pricier than I expected, though I don't know if I'll come every year for the Fan Expo, but definitely loving the vibe I'm getting so far. Here I'm heading into the vendors area after hours. You can see that there's some really cute merchandise here, so I just want to show you. I'm heading walking around with my friend Heidi and Sophia and checking out what's there. They've had a chance to walk around and enjoy the show a little bit, so this is my time to kind of follow them and see the highlights of it. So there's lots of little, look at these cute keychains. Oh my gosh, so cute. And buttons. Heading over this side, you can see there are a mingle of just both vendor and artist alley tables. There's a significant amount of artwork dedicated to like movie themes, as you can see here, and also a lot of like t-shirts and merch as well. This is just so much. It's actually very overwhelming. I don't know how people do this in a day. There's a wall of t-shirts, and this is just one of the halls. There's another hall in another building, and it takes around like a 15-minute walk, and plus with it being so crowded, it may take even more in the afternoon when you're going to different panels. So I feel like one day it will be a really rush day if you want to get through the entire convention in one day with the crowd. If I do that, I would probably not choose a Saturday, but a lot of people choose the Saturday as the one day pass because you get to see a lot more interesting panels. A lot of celebrities come on that day. But if you're just interested in like the artist alley, I would say come on like a Friday or even Sunday. It's pretty good. There's a lot of good deals, end of day deals, if that's something you're interested. Oh, look at these Kirby's, it's so cute. So now I'm in the vendor area. You can see, oh, look at this, it's Pikachu. Okay, and then there's the Studio Ghibli booth, which I was really psyched about because I'm a big Studio Ghibli fan. And they have displays of different types of figurines that they've brought over. Of course, with my kids at home, it's just too much to have too many little things. I just waiting to be broken, so I can only admire from afar. Some kitchenette, some displays here, and of course Totoro and some beautiful cups and figurines. And they have a giant Totoro over there that you can take a photo op with. Yeah, so there's some people who are wearing their cosplay, and there's some great displays that you can take pictures of. I can imagine my kids having a lot of fun here because there's just so many distractions, so many interesting things to look at. Not only like from the vendors, but like people also have some really beautiful cosplay that they wear. Some puzzles. And there's the giant Totoro figurine that you can take a picture with. Here, walking around, there's Whatnot. I've seen a lot of people with bags from that store. Comic House. There's a good assortment of comics if you're a big fan of like original comics. And then the Whatnot display is just glowing. So I just want to walk through the different vendor halls. There's some people doing video casts or YouTube casts right now as well. But yeah, there's also a TikTok booth. I don't know what they do here, but I imagine you can do a TikTok video, and they have like good speakers and recorders here. So sorry, not sorry, hashtag TikTok. So they have a booth here, and then they have like, there's a lot of people from that area. I've seen bags and logos of that one. I don't know what that is. There's Ubisoft. yeah, last time I came, there was like a whole Dragon Ball display, like a town that they built in here inside the convention center. But overall, I must say I've had a really good time at Fan Expo 2022 in Toronto. I'm really glad I got a chance to come. Overall, the artist alley was well received. I thought there was a good variety of audience from different ages, and there was like good amount of time to chat with people. I wish there was a little bit more air conditioning because it does get a bit hot when this get crowded. But overall, it was not bad for an artist alley. Thank you so much for joining me on this reminiscence trip of Fan Expo 2022. And if you have any comments or questions below about the artist alley, feel free to add it below. And with that said, I'll see you next time in another video. Take care and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.